All right. Hello and good afternoon. Let's see. Bear with me as I got a quick unboxing we're going to do. That I just got the last shipment I guess I'm going to have this year from Big Bad Toy Store. Make sure I have this on mute. All right, so this is the last big shipment I'm having from Big Bad Toy Store that just got dropped off today. So let's see what's in the box. So we have the Masters of the Universe New Eternia Trap Jaw. And I got this because I was going to switch the head, but the head on this looks really sweet. So I'll have to be comparing that. And you'll see this really beautiful figure that I'm going to be putting with my Master of the Universe. And yesterday I was at a sale over at Blackbird Comics and Coffee, and they had a show where they had artisans out showing their creations. And one of my friends that was there had a Masters of the Universe display, and it was the actual packaging that they also created as a display for the Hordak troop set. So I'll be showing you that at another time. In here we have, oh sweet, this is the figure obscura from Four Horsemen of the Headless Horseman figure. I missed out on the original funding for this, and they re-offered it, and I did get in on that one. You know, I might regret not getting the new one that they just posted this year for the Ghost of Jacob Marley, I think it is, from the Christmas Carol. But this is a set that comes with the Headless Horseman and this beautiful horse. And Four Horsemen, all their figures from Cosmic Legion to Mythic Legions, they're very expensive, but they do not let you down. What else do I got? Oh, yes. We've got G.I. Joe Classified. I've got the Dreadnought Ripper. I already got Buzzer in another shipment earlier this year. I've got Shockwave. So we got a Shockwave and General Clayton Hawk. Really looking forward for these. I love, this has really been the figure, as far as the overall figure line that I love the most, I'd have to say this year has been G.I. Joe Classified. Tremendous. The work that team has done. And I know everybody's going crazy looking for these in the stores. I went ahead and pre-ordered the whole set because I needed the maskless Spider-Mans. So you have from Spider-Man No Way Home, you have Peter, Toby, you have Tom Holland, Toby Maguire, and then you have, I forget his name, from Amazing Spider-Man. But yes, that is going to be awesome. That's another set I've been looking forward to coming. And I did get the whole set, the Wave, even though there's no bigger figure, Build-A-Figure. I wanted to go ahead and get MJ. I've got Matt Murdock from the movie. He looks pretty good, pretty decent. But the one that I was really interested in, I really wanted a Sandman that was in sand. And I think this will be a good figure to play around with. So, again, All of these are wonderful figures. I've got a whole bunch of G.I. Joe classifieds that I have not opened yet from this year. So I'm going to hold off and do a G.I. Joe Unclassified series opening of all those figures. I think what I really want to play with right now is the Four Horsemen. So if you don't mind staying with me, and I know it's in a different spot, it's my living room, so excuse the mess. I'm in the middle of cleaning up as we have some family and friends coming into town, and so I wanted to get a little organized and get ready for Christmas. But when I heard the package drop, there was no way I was not going to stop and do this first. You know, gotta have priorities. So, without further ado, I've been waiting for this. Look at this. I gotta give it to Four Horsemen. The cover art and the way they package their figures is a part of the whole presentation. They just really do a wonderful job. And Four Horsemen are the sculptors and creators of the toys that have been around for quite some time, and they have been behind some of the most famous and fan favorite sculpts for figures in many different lines. From Marvel's Toy Biz era, from Legends, Marvel, DC, classics, but then they went off and they formed their own group and creating their own. Look at this. Not only there's this beautiful artwork on the outside, it's pretty sturdy board, and then it's a display backboard. Oh, this is beautiful. And I know we're into the Christmas season and I'm opening something about Halloween, but you know, who cares? I'm trying to be careful with this because I do want to save the box. I usually recycle the boxes. There are some toys that I keep boxed. I know some of my friends, I know Dave Wonder probably going, no, set them free. But you know, there are some things I don't have a lot of space, and I'd rather keep them safe in the boxes until I can get the space, because I don't want to get them jostled together in a box or a bin. Oh, wow. Look at the inside. This is why I don't want to get rid of these boxes. It's just beautiful artwork. Beautiful artwork. I am going to have to go online and see who did some of the packaging art. That's always a fun thing to look at the packaging art and see who did what. I'm going to leave that here. Oh, wow. All right, so the figure itself, so they have a under package here that has the cloak and the sword. We can put that off to the side there. And then we have two heads, a fiery glowing head, and then the normal, I guess, static looking head that he has here. That looked like this plastic, okay. I should have got my clippers. I don't need that. This horse is just beautiful. I got the Four Horsemen moose. I have another horse, I think from McFarlane, that's a kind of a heavier horse that I'm using for one of my other military legions. So I'm really starting a stable. I've got several wolves from the G.I. Joe classifieds, and I have the panther from Dungeons and Dragons. So gonna pop out these little things before I move around. So we have so it looks like there's a piece. I wonder what that's from. It might be so that when he's holding his head, I can put this piece in there to keep the head, to hold the spot for where his collar is, but the head is off, I would assume. Let me get his hands. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4 sets of hands. Or 1, 2, 3, 3 sets of hands. Oh, so he has a hand that has a ball joint on it, so he could put his head, and as the story of Sleepy Hollow, when he holds the head and throws it. But we're gonna have to play with that. I decided to open this here not only because I was cleaning, but in this area, it's a little more space to show everything, and if I drop something, I can find it easier, because these are very small parts. I didn't want to lose anything before I really got to play with it. And yes, I know. I'm 51 years old. I still like playing with things. Could be worse things in life. Trying to be real. I'm going to go from the back for this one. I do have a set of clippers that I use for this one. The trick is trying to get this to pop without scratching the paint. And I'm not always very good at that. Okay, so the head comes off totally from there. I'm going to try that one piece. Yes, that's what it does. So you can then show his head as headless. And then if you take, it's his right hand. Oh, I hope it's not. Yeah, I'm gonna have to heat it up. But you could then take it and he can hold his head in his hand. One thing when you open these up, I'm surprised the head came out so easily. But his hand then can hold his head and it's flaming and he throws it at Ichabod Crane. But I'm surprised the head came out so easily. Oh, it's fine figure. These got to get heated up a little bit to get good movement. These are not as stiff as some of the other ones, but I think popping stuff out would be a little too much. Oh, yeah. This is a sweet looking figure. really looking at this, I might be too late to get in on the ghost of Jacob Marlowe. I might have to try it again and see. Because they really sold me on that. And apparently, from what I've heard from some of my friends that have ordered it and got it, the ghost of Jacob, is it Marlowe or is Jacob Marlowe? I forget his name. But the ghost of Ebenezer Scrooge's friend is really, the base body is like a pirate body. And so we've got cosmic legions and we've got mythic legions, and they're thinking that there might be leading up to a pirate or some sort of theme set like that. And I'll tell you what, tremendous. If they do that, I might have to just break down and get that whole set. It's expensive, but they really do good work. Try to be careful. See that right there I was grabbing? That's the reins. So I'm trying to look where else these are attached. I like that they put plastic on these so that they don't cause any damage to the horse. The paint, beautiful paint job. We've got a couple of plastic holding two. So one of my only complaints about the moose was, I think the scope was wonderful, but the legs weren't sturdy enough necessarily to hold him up. This horse has already fixed that. This horse is like one of the Budweiser horses, man. It is beautiful. So already you can see it's got the strength and the stability. You've got another mane that can have him more in action. So his hair is blowing. I guess this comes off here. I'm not going to take it off just right now. Yeah. Oh, yeah. There we go. So, oh, yes. So he can really, I don't know if you can see the angle on this. He can ride that horse and hold the sword. Oh, this is beautiful. So let me show you this with his cloak. With his cloak, you can, it's chained and it has a metal clasp on each side that's connected to the cloak. So that's his actual chain. And when you plug him in, you can maneuver this. Oh, I'm trying to do it in such a way that I don't break anything. Careful, careful. So that chain is pretty brittle. It's strong enough, as you can see, I was able to get it in, but don't pull on it too much. So now, oh, okay. Nice, soft, good sewn, no, there's no wire in it. Might have to see if we can change that later. But okay, so I want to hold it more like this. All right, so here you go. This is the one I was waiting for. I think with a little wire, a little slice in one of these ropes in the rope, and then slice a wire in there that's foldable and can make it look more action oriented, will make it better. But oh yeah, I'm very happy with this. It was a good purchase. So, thank you for watching. Bear with me because I'm gonna have to stand up and turn off the video. I didn't bring a remote. All right, see you guys on the flip side.